See, so the thing about it is I filed for separation and divorce a few times, but I kept withdrawing because he kept saying he wanted to fight for his family. So if you're saying you want to fight for your family and then you getting caught up in another scandal, it's like, nigga, I got a few questions. Do you want because the thing about it is you're not fighting. And because I'm a lover, I'm like, I want the word. I want it. I'm thinking it's like a movie. He's gonna fight for it, and then I realized that it's just words. That's not leaving the paper.
Oof.
You know, I needed it to leave the paper. I needed the words to become actions because once I decide to forgive you, I give you a clean slate. I don't hold on to grudges. I'm gonna hold on to a grudge. I might as well leave. So when you say I want to fight for my family, this is what I want. I'm gonna give you an opportunity to fight for your family. So when you're not fighting for that, it's kind of like, okay, baby, what do you want to do? Because now it's just kind of like you're hanging on to something, but then you pillow talking like you going through something. You're not going through nothing for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going through nothing for real. Life is not bad. And it's like for you to even be okay with people thinking that I talked to you crazy, I treated you crazy, boom, boom, boom. Like, you would have been dipped. Nobody was in no shackles. I wasn't even in shackles. So it's kind of like, but, you know, in marriage, you don't just walk away from something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to exhaust all options. You got to put in the work, you know? Because honestly, even the court will force you to go to counseling first, then come back. So before we even got to that, I was like, okay, let's, you know? So he would try to avoid that part. And I'm like, listen, before we can move forward, we really got to sit on the couch. We really got to sit on the couch.
How was that?
He didn't want to do that. That's when
difficult.
That's when the argument started. Like, if I would have just stayed, we would be on this radio station and me and Mom would still be together, still going through all types of bullshit. I had to really stand on business and say, listen, we either got to sit on the couch or it's just not, I can't trust that this is going to work if we don't get the proper help. That's not what he wanted to hear. All hell broke loose.
You can't
and that was
fight by
that.
yourself.
I tell every man you got to go to therapy. Like, you got to be willing, especially if you're trying to, you know, fight for your marriage, you got to be willing to do the work on yourself.
It's a never-ending cycle.
You have to.
By the end, the hard part, I felt like you had finally got to that point where you was like, you know what? Look, I can't do this. I'm numb. I got to get out of this.
I did
and
all
that's
that
what
I
it was
could.
for you.
Yeah,
It was
I
the
did.
not going to therapy.
It was more than that. Like, and you know, like I said, I'm a private person. I'm not going to get into detail. But when you are trying to elevate and you are trying to move forward and grow, you got to be willing to grow with me. If you're going to be stagnant, I can't sit there and be stagnant with you. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about it is misery loves company, and I was not willing to be the company to that misery. I was not willing. I have work to do. We all have work to do. You feel what I'm saying? But my work consists of me to walk and to keep moving forward. So it's either move forward with me or I got to leave you behind.